Where is the heart located? It's in the mediastinum, behind the sternum, slightly tilted to the left. What is the size of the heart? It is slightly larger than a closed fist. How much does the heart weigh? About 1 pound. What is the shape of the heart? Upside down pear. What is the pointed tip of the heart called? The apex. Where is the base of the heart located? The base lies mostly toward the right side, near the second rib, and is where the major blood vessels are attached. What is the purpose of the heart? The heart pumps blood through the circulatory system to supply oxygen and nutrients to all body cells. How often does the heart contract to pump blood through the circulatory system? The heart contracts every 0.8 seconds. What are the two atria? The atria are the upper chambers of the heart, right and left. They are the receiving chambers. What are the two ventricles? The ventricles are the lower chambers of the heart, right and left. They are the pumping chambers. Which is the largest and thickest chamber? The left ventricle. What is the inner layer of the heart? Endocardium. What is the middle layer of the heart, which is also the thickest? Myocardium. Outer layer. And outer sac enclosing the heart? Epicardium. What is the fibrous fluid-filled sac around the heart? Pericardium. Which blood vessels carry blood to the right atrium? Inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. Which valve allows blood to flow from the right atrium to the right ventricle? Tricuspid valve. Through which valve does blood leave the right ventricle to enter the pulmonary artery? Pulmonary valve. Which artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs for oxygenation? Pulmonary artery. What is the circulatory system called that carries deoxygenated blood from the right side of the heart to only the lungs for oxygenation, and then returns oxygenated blood to the left side of the heart? Pulmonary circulation. Through which blood vessel does blood enter the left atrium? Pulmonary vein. Through which valve does blood flow from the left atrium to the left ventricle? Bicuspid valve, mitral valve. Through which valve is blood pumped from the left ventricle into the aorta? Aortic valve. Which blood vessel carries oxygenated blood from the heart to the entire body, where nutrients and oxygen are exchanged for waste products and carbon dioxide? Aorta. Which part of the circulatory system carries oxygenated blood from the left side of the heart to the entire body? Systemic circulation. What are coronary arteries? Coronary arteries are blood vessels that supply oxygen-rich blood and nutrients to the heart muscle. Coronary artery size is 1/8 of an inch in diameter. What is pulmonary vein? It transfers outward blood from the lungs back to the heart. What are heart strings anchor? Chordae Tendineae. Chordae Tendineae are thin strands of connective tissue that are attached to a small area of myocardium of the AV valves. How much blood does the human body hold approximately? Approximately 5 liters. What happens when the myocardium is stimulated? It contracts. What structures fuse muscle cells together and are found in all layers of the myocardial tissue? Intercalated discs. What are 4 valves in the heart? 2 atrioventricular valves, AV valves, equals entrance. 2 semilunar valves. What are 2 atrioventricular valves? Tricuspid valve, located between the right atrium and right ventricle. Bicuspid mitral valve. located between the left atrium and left ventricle. What are two semilunar valves? Pulmonary valve, located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. Aortic valve, located between the left ventricle and the aorta.